Hi everybody! It's Friday the 10th of July here in Tallinn, Estonia. Today we're going to go and explore somewhere different, just on the outskirts of the city. So we're going to go to the top of the peninsula to a place called Palkiosare National Park. We're just going to show you somewhere that's on the outskirts of the city, very accessible, but it's full of nature. It's one of the natural sights to see in and around Tallinn.
Ready for adventure?
This is Tallinn Old Town, and you have the peninsula sort of north-northwest of Tallinn, and Paljasaare National Park is right on the edge of this northeastern fork. And you can see across Tallinn Bay here to the Old Town, and also across to the monuments and Pirita over here. Paljasaare, please. Here we are. In front of us, we've just got such a spectacular view out across Tallinn Bay and across to the city.
Oh, I haven't seen it from this angle.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Check this out. Fantastic views here across Tallinn Bay. TV tower over there, Pirita, beach and marina, Estonian and Soviet memorials here. I can see the obelisk. There's the Song Festival grounds. You can just see the Linnahall, St Olaf's, the rest of the old town perched on top of Pier Hill, Port Noblesna.
The sky looks so moody.
Yeah, we've had just under a couple of weeks of kind of very April showersy weather. Today it looks very moody, as Kirsty said, but touch wood, it seems dry at the moment. And the sun's out for now, but yeah, it does look ominous kind of in the background. So to get out to Paljasaare, there are a few options. You can walk, but it is quite a long walk. But you can get the tram so far, the tram that goes up to Copley, and then walk the rest of the way, which I think is the best part of an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Or you can do what we did, which was get a boat or a taxi, and it takes about 5-10 minutes from the Teleskivy area.
So we just noticed this really cool heart here. We're not quite sure what it's about because we can't read it. It's all in Estonian, but it's a really cool place to take a photo, great selfie opportunity, and you've got Tallinn in the background, and it's heart-shaped. Hashtag Minual. I love it.
Only a century ago, the small Karli Islands were where Paljasaare is now. The area was used for military purposes until the end of the Soviet occupation. Back in 1912, the construction works of the battery for Peter the Great's naval fortress began in Paljasaare. The area between the mainland and islands was filled with material collected during the construction of the mine harbour. The work ended in 1917 and resulted in Paljasaare Peninsula. Although the naval fortress was never finished, the remains of the battery, the embankment of the railway, and the Katariina Quay can be seen today.
Down here you can see there's an old rail track, which I imagine they had some kind of shunting carriages going along, bringing in the goods and then putting them on the ship and taking them off. And also over my left shoulder here, I imagine it's quite good for diving. It's created a bit of an artificial reef. A lot of the seabirds seem to be enjoying it, so there must be quite a few fish around.
Even here in Paljasaare, they've got a volleyball net here on this beach area, and all the beaches over here that we really love have these cool little changing cubicles, whatever they're called, but you walk in and it goes around like a little mini maze and you can just get changed. Just every beach should have them. That's such a good idea, and they're just dotted around everywhere and they're free. You just go in, change into your swim stuff or out of your swim stuff, and off you go.
It's great, all the beaches over here in Estonia, and certainly in the Tallinn area that we've seen, have these facilities. Everywhere seems to have volleyball nets on the beaches, and in the background you've got swings and just play sets for kids to play on.
If only we had a volleyball.
Yeah, if only we had a volleyball. So well set up.
Here's the sand dunes and following me through to Palliassaare beach. So nice and peaceful.
We have just explored the pier and Pikakari Rand, which is the name of the beach here at Palliassaare, and now we're heading off down the nature trail
to go and see some nature, and it's super quiet here, so we have it to ourselves. Whoa! I nearly stood on him and I was like, you need to see this guy.
Look at the size of him.
What is he?
I think he's a caterpillar, but
who are you?
It looks like he's got massive pincers.
I'm a little bit afraid of him up close.
On the front of him.
He's quite scary.
That is crazy. I'm sure that's the biggest caterpillar I've ever seen.
I know, I've said this in a previous video, but he actually looks like the thing out of Stranger Things. You know, the thing like the slug that comes out of his mouth and goes down the sink?
Oh yeah.
He actually does. I feel like this is, it sounds like that's all I watch, but seriously, he does look like it.
We've just walked about 5 minutes into the national park, and Palliassaare itself has two peninsulas essentially. It forks off in two directions. So you can either go to the sort of northeastern peninsula, or you can head over to the northwestern peninsula. I've heard there's some good sea cliffs along that way. We're going to go this way and check it out after going up to the bird watching platform.
Okay, we'll do that first then.
These steps are pretty steep.
Yeah, can I stop tripping over my feet?
It's hard in big cloggy walking boots.
Yeah. I like being out in nature though. Where should we go? 50-50? Left or right?
I think that way. It's really nice to get out of the city and out here in Palliassaare. You just feel a million miles away from anything urban, really.
Yeah, and we are actually nature people rather than city people, but not that you think that, given that we've been in the city for the last 4 months.
But yeah, it's so nice out here. You've got the cows and just the occasional person as well. You see the odd ferry going in and out of Tallinn Bay, and we're just, well, after I've tripped over, we're just about to see this stony beach around here, so that would be cool to see.
I can't wait to see it. I've seen pictures and I want to see it in person.
Ta-da.
Wow, oh, this is just beautiful.
This looks amazing.
It's so tranquil and calm, watching the water just lap gently here. And also the rocks look like the rock people that are frozen.
Palliassaare is a peninsula with a coastline of 6.8 kilometres. This tiny spit of land that juts above Tallinn into the Baltic Sea is a birdwatching paradise. 227 bird species have been registered there, 82 of whom are under protection in Estonia. The diverse landscape also provides good habitats for foxes, brown hares, dragonflies and butterflies, of which there are 33 species registered here, including the large copper, which is a protected species.
Wow, who did this? It's like a little maze, it goes around in a swirl.
You have to keep going all the way.
I can't.
All the way to the middle.
I can't.
Be great to have an aerial shot of that. All those little birds.
Oh, they're like the penguin birds.
Oh, this beach is just like a little haven. Gonna have to come back here. Wow, this is beautiful.
Worth the mozzie ridden walk along here to get to this.
Worth the mozzie corridor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got eaten.
The views and natural beauty in and around Tallinn just never ceases to amaze me. This is just a glorious view from this sea cliff. And over there you've got one of the islands at the end of the Pirita Peninsula. I believe it's pronounced Asian, A-E-G-A-N. And then you've got the larger island which is called Nasser. I wonder what all these posts are for. I don't know if this area used to be sort of fenced off or if there was a prison or something, some kind of military installation here, but we've got posts to our left hand side and also to our right hand side, and they continue all the way along ahead.
Right on the cliff edge.
There is some kind of old building here. I'm sure that will be some kind of pillbox or defensive sentry gun or something. Certainly doesn't look very inviting. Let's go and check it out anyway. Highly graffitied on the side. Kirsty's happy to stick to the path.
We just detoured off the main pathway and there's lots of little areas that you can kind of wiggle your way through all the vegetation.
Go off to the cliff edge, or there might be secluded little coves or something. Well, these are some of the famous bogs that they talk about in Estonia, just to the left of us here. And you can see Kirsty running because there are mosquitoes everywhere.
I feel like a mosquito magnet.
Look at that, that's going to be rife with mosquitoes. Really feels like an alligator swamp, like you mustn't get too close, otherwise you're going to get snapped.
Hopefully you've enjoyed the little tour of Palkiosare. We're amazed at how Tallinn has so much beauty right on the edge of such a stunning city.
Right on the
and
doorstep.
Just keeps giving. So yeah, that's great.
We'd highly recommend taking a trip out to Palkiosare. It's a beautiful natural area.
So beautiful, but bring your bug spray.
Yes, bring your mosquito repellent. We hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a like and a subscribe.
And then don't forget to ring the bell so you can see when we next load an adventure.
Yeah.
See you on the next video.
We'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Join us next time as we take you on a tour of Rotterdam City, Kalamaja, including the Linnenhall and Portnablasna, as well as the creative city of Telliskivi.
Seabirds seem to be enjoying it, so there must be quite a few fish around.
Quite a few ship around.
And there's also some amazing looking like bulls or cows as well in the field down here, from as I understand. So
Craig found one on my butt cheek.
Whoa. Didn't see that branch coming at me.
Did you just get hit in the face?
Whammy!
Did it get you?
Well, I was looking to the left at the bog, and then I turned and I was going, whammy!
Occupational hazard.
Always look where you're going. That's one of our tips. Tideknottravellers top tip there.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.